How can Shedeur become quarterback one, day one, game one against the Cincinnati Bengals? Listen here, I'm finna give you some few things that I'm gonna let you know about. He going up against Joe Flacco. All right, Joe Flacco is 41 years old. You heard me say that several times. I understand Joe Flacco was a Super Bowl winning quarterback along with the MVP. I get all that. But if you really look at Joe Flacco for the last 5 years, in 2024, when he played with the Indianapolis Colts, he only lasted 8 games. I'm just saying. He threw 12 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. 2023, Joe Flacco was right there in Cleveland. 13 touchdowns and 8 interceptions, only played in 5 games. Remember, it was a 14-game season. Okay? That didn't tickle your fancies? Let's look at Joe Flacco 1 year before, 2022. He played with the New York Jets. 5 total games out of the entire season. He threw 5 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. 2021, he was still with the Jets. He only lasted 2 games. 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. 2020, he played in 5 games, 6 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. For the last 5 years of Joe Flacco NFL career, he never played no more than 5 games. I'm just trying to tell you, why would Cleveland Browns waste their time with Joe Flacco just because he got experience, as some of y'all have said? You're not going to win. He's going to throw just the nearest more interceptions than he's going to throw touchdowns. He's 41 years old. B. Watts, he got a good arm strength. Okay. Yeah, he got good arm strength. Yeah. At OTAs. No pads on. Nobody's trying to hit him. What are you going to do when he put them pads on? And when a defensive end or a linebacker on a blitz fit to tackle him, is he going to be able to get away? When they take him down to the ground at 41 years old, will he be able to get up consistently? Because you keep telling me and asking me, does the Cleveland Browns have a good offense line? Do they have a good offensive line? Well, if they don't have a good offensive line, what Joe Flacco going to do with it at 41 years old? I'm just trying to tell y'all, Shedeur path to quarterback one is easier than you think. Kenny Pickett is a journeyman. He's a journeyman. He's a journeyman since he's been in the NFL. Pittsburgh Steelers, Philadelphia Eagles, and now he on the Cleveland Browns roster. Dillon Gabriel. What else you want me to say? He played 6 years in college football. You just saw Dillon Gabriel as a quarterback at the rookie minicamp for Cleveland. Did he convince you that he's a NFL quarterback? If you listen to Zach Jackson, an insider reporter, interviewed him on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Channel. They asked him what did he see from Dillon Gabriel at the mini rookie camp and OTA. Zach Jackson responded by, he don't even see why he in the league. I'm just saying, this ain't me. I'm giving you what a insider who was there at camp saw in Dylan Gabriel. Now, when you look at Shedeur Sanders, B. Watts, how can Shedeur Sanders separate himself from the rest of the pack of this quarterback room? It done started at OTAs. It already done started. I ain't worrying about the rookie minicamp. He already done proved he passed Dylan Gabriel right there. Right? Now, how can he get past Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett? Well, the coaching staff are looking at those two because they're vets, and one of them gonna get cast away. There's no way they're gonna keep two vets on this team with these 5 quarterbacks. One of them got to go. So the only question is, how can Shedeur pass Dylan Gabriel or Kenny Pickett? And it started this past week at OTA. What is OTA? Organized team activity. That's what that means. What does Shedeur have to do at OTA? Simple. It's a simple thing. Grasp the playbook. Learn the playbook. The coaches want to know, do Shedeur know that playbook? That's what you find out in OTA. You can ask anybody. I don't ask people around that done played in the league and college and everything. They want to know, can you grasp that playbook? Because if you can grasp that playbook, they can move on to minicamp. Once you get in minicamp, that's when the installs start. They start installing their offense in minicamp. And this is where Shedeur can separate himself from Joe Flacco or Kenny Pickett. Preseason. The preseason game is where Shedeur can take off like a rocket. Yeah, he can take off and prove to himself, the coaching staff, and that locker room that he's an NFL quarterback and ready to start day 1, game 1 against the Cincinnati Bengals. Well, give me an example of how this have happened before. I'm glad you asked. When you go back and look at Dak Prescott, the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott, if you check the records in his preseason games, how he came and started, he played in those preseason games, he threw 5 touchdowns with no interception. Okay, you didn't like that one? You want to know? I got you. Russell Wilson. When he was at the Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson played in 4 preseason games, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. Only thing I'm trying to do is to tell you that Shedeur Sanders can walk down Joe Flacco in the preseason game by being efficient, by being a leader, by being a good teammate, and show them on the field that he have grasped the playbook. He know the install because he learned it doing OTAs, minicamp, and now he getting ready to show his talent in preseason. By what? Being efficient. What is efficient? 5 touchdowns, no interception. 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. I just gave you the blueprint of how Shedeur Sanders can separate himself from the rest of the quarterbacks in that room. And he will be. And he will be. He has shown us he can throw more touchdowns than interception in the past. He has shown us that. He showed us that at Jackson State University. He's shown us that at Colorado. And also, since he's been there now, he ain't thrown no interception. There's no records of where he's thrown an interception in camp this year in 2025. I'm just trying to tell you and give you a good heads up to all them doubters out there, them haters, and them sideways. You know, one day you with him, and one day you ain't. Shedeur Sanders will be QB1, day 1, game 1. Don't get that twisted. He will be him. Game 1. You watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. And I'm your host, Bernard Watts. I come to every live show at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to continue to support the broadcast, join the membership. I appreciate you. Until next time, y'all be blessed.
Wizard.